Good morning to you. It must be 5 o'clock somewhere out there on the East Coast because it's time for another edition of Hardison'S Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison. Glad to be with you on this beautiful Wednesday, the 15th of December. For those, today is Fast Start Day. Hopefully, you'll get all of the bonuses that are preloaded based on your pay plans. For the others, we still have another good solid 2 weeks till the end of the month so you can still reach your goals and dreams. We do this for all of our brothers and sisters in the vertical of sales, whether it's major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, copier sales, retail sales, automotive sales. So let me get into it because you have to get dressed and get on out of here, and I have to do the same thing. So today, I want to drop some knowledge and still keep with our important middle managers. They are the clog to everything that we need. And that is, how can we get to faster, more profitable salespeople? Well, the best training, once we committed to the people and brought them on board, now we need to focus that in. Now, one of the top things to look for when hiring sales reps are their transferable skills. In other words, you need to hire someone with industry experience if you can. And if you can't, find somebody who you know you can get up to speed. In your in house sales team training for new hires, is it focused on teaching new hires how to use your sales process to determine profit fit, including presentation, buyer personas, and the competition? And if it isn't, let's look at some things and talk about what probably we can do to align it to more closely for their success. Remember, they just made a career change to your organization, so there's a lot of things that they're still probably doing that HR needs, but let's look closely. If we're looking at the position, this is your chance to define your value and your customer's perception of your value within the industry that you're in. Potential customers will compare your product or service to brands that they already know. So your reputation could come down to how well your sales reps are able to answer customer concerns. Listening skills. Buyers, when they talk about persona, what they're looking for on the other side of the desk, you need to define your target audience, the core customer base that benefits most from your product or service. Teach your salespeople who the best fit consumer is and how your company can solve the problem that the customer is currently facing. Positive relationship building begins with understand the root cause of your buyer's pain points. Listening skills. How about your competition? It's not enough to know who your competition are. You have to understand the strength and the weaknesses of the other products and services on the market. Your competitors are working to lure your customers away from you. So your sales team should know how to really distinguish and define your brand and try to keep their loyalty. Now, when we're trying to recruit for high performance sales team members, here's some do's and don'ts for direct sales teams that you can use to optimize your recruiting process and enhance great quality when it comes to a candidate. Do consider culture fit. And what I mean by that, culture can't be taught easily. So this one should be for the first criteria when you're analyzing fit. Make sure the candidate's personal beliefs line up with the company's core values. The new recruit should be able to develop solid relationships with your peers, management, and always spreading positivity. All members should feel good about their new hire presence on the team. Do an onboarding program with them before you do hire. You can do that during the interview process if you do have the time. Your new employee will feel more valued right at the very beginning if your onboarding process has an actionable item before the start. It will help the new salespeople to have a smooth start. You don't want your new hire to have buyer's remorse. So I know that HR has a lot to do with this, but you're still the person that interviews and hires the person. If you have the right person, you send them to orientation for whatever amount of time that they're at orientation. Just remember when you get them back, please start doing your managerial basics. Manage by walking around. Manage every day, one on one. You know, they say it takes 21 days to create a habit. I would be on that new rep for the first 30 days. Be available for questions, for role play, for critiquing, for driving home things that are still nuance wise new to that new hire because they're new to the company. We want to arm them with everything we can. So their first thought, yes, I made a good move for my future by coming to your company. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with another Hardison's tip on this beautiful day, 15th of December, halfway there. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion day.